Hey YouTubers, this is Bruce from Homes and Life, and today we'll be looking again at some real estate thoughts for those baby boomer seniors. Recently I did a video on baby boomers or seniors that are aging in place. For some seniors, however, this may not be the best option. So today I'll look at downsizing or relocating for seniors. Could this be a better option? And if you find this video to be informative, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons to this channel down below. We have a selection of videos available pertaining to homes and life, with more to come. So, for some seniors, the best option is to remain in their house. It's called aging in place. And that reduces the stress of moving and the stress of change. But for other seniors, however, the best choice could be to relocate and downsize. So what would some of the reasons be for seniors doing this? Okay, so we'll look at some thoughts here as to why relocating may be the better alternative to aging in place. One reason may be the location. Possibly the neighborhood where the seniors lived for numerous years isn't suitable for seniors. It was great for raising the family, but now maybe no longer so good. Maybe there's a rising crime rate, or the required shopping and services are no longer available nearby. Bus transportation may be available, but not very convenient. And then there's the isolation factor. This can be a huge reason that relocation makes sense. We all need social interaction, and it's not a good thing if aging in place creates increased isolation. Thus, relocating to an area where there can be more social interaction is good for the health of seniors. Activities and interaction with peers can be good for both the physical health as well as the emotional health. And then there's the upkeep and maintenance. Possibly the home was perfect for raising a family, but it's now too large, or it's just not suitable for one or two seniors. A large house requires a fair bit of maintenance and upkeep, whereas a smaller house, possibly a newer house, can be much less work. And not maintaining a larger house can also affect its resale value. And what about finances? There's a pretty good chance that a smaller dwelling will have a lower property tax as well as lower utility bills. This in turn relieves some financial pressure off of the seniors, especially those who are on fixed incomes. Okay, so if you're going to relocate or downsize, where would you go? Well, some people think that relocating or downsizing means that you have to move to a cheaper house, a lesser house. But there's something these days called a jewel house. What it is it's smaller, but it's fixed up or it's built with as many of the extras as is feasible for that dwelling. Smaller does not have to mean plainer. These jewel properties may have all of the upgrades that seniors could want, especially if finances are not an issue. In most cases, the housing options that I'll point out could be modified to be very comfortable. Downsizing could involve moving to a condo or a modular home, an apartment, or even a single family home. But one of the most favorable options is to make the move to a seniors community. This could look like any type of the homes that I just mentioned, but it should be in an age-restricted community. For example, 55 years of age and up, or 65 years in age and up, or whichever age group the seniors are most comfortable with. These prerequisites can also vary depending on the health and the abilities of the seniors, as well as any care required. For some, a A modular or manufactured home in a designated community will be a good option. You own your own unit, you maintain your unit, and in most cases you look after your own yard. It's just that everything is smaller. There are fees for the rental of the space where your home is parked, but sometimes these fees will include the use of an activity center, which works well for socializing with others in that community. Often these parks will have age restrictions as well, so the seniors could have quite a bit in common with others of similar ages. Some communities involved a homeowners association or HOA, which may have its own restrictions. Most often, these communities will involve single-family homes or maybe duplexes. The HOA doesn't usually own anything. It's just an agreement that was put in place with the development. And again, maintenance is up to the owner, but it's always a good idea to see what services the HOA provides and for what costs. Most of the fees are for care and maintenance of the common amenities, for example, swimming pools. They also help to keep the standards uniform in the communities, which in turn can maintain property values. Another option that is popular for some seniors is owning a condominium. As I've mentioned in a previous video, condominium is a style of ownership. It's not a type of building. So this condominium may be a single-family home, it may be a duplex, or one of a number of multi-family arrangements. As a condominium owner, at least in Canada, you own your unit as well as a very small part of the condominium project. This gives you voting rights and the ability to possibly be on the board of management. Similar to the HOA, there are fees which cover the operating costs of the condo as well as building a reserve fund for future repairs. Some will look at the fees as an additional expense, but in reality, a well-run condominium won't cost a lot more than paying for the upkeep and the repairs on a single-family home. But again, it's always a good idea to determine exactly what you're getting with those condo or HOA fees. Another feature of these retirement communities is that often they have restricted access for the public. Some of them will be gated and have access codes to gain entry, while others may have a security person manning the gates. Other communities, like apartments, will require either a key or a code or permission from that particular senior that you want to visit in order to enter the building. While there can always be exceptions, these arrangements make for a much more secure living situation with a greatly reduced risk of any criminal activity. As you can see, there are a number of viable options for seniors if they're looking to relocate and downsize while still maintaining their independence. In addition, it's quite simple when living in a community to have someone keep an eye on your unit if the owners have gone vacationing or traveling. Meanwhile, should the seniors require some home care, that's still an option. As always, seniors should take some time and look at a variety of options before determining which may be the best for them. And as I've mentioned before, now is a great time to start thinning out those belongings. I do hope that this video has provided some thoughts and information to help baby boomers and their families as they embark on this journey. Please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons for future videos. Remember, life is an adventure, and I'll talk to you again soon.